Hello, hey friends, welcome back to my page. Back with another video, and this time I'm talking about Uber making moves inside of the healthcare industry. Depending on how long you've been following my page, you might have already heard me talk about this about a year and a half ago, and now I see it happening. So CVS Health has collaborated with Uber Health to provide transportation services at no cost to people who need services. So people who can't go out and go pick up their prescriptions. CVS Health has partnered with Uber Health. Doesn't that sound crazy? Uber Health, like really? But it is happening. And Rise with Uber Health will be available to a target population living in 3 of 5 health zones. That's going to be in Atlanta, Georgia, Columbus, Ohio, and Hartford, Connecticut. And the companies plan to enter additional cities later on. So what I noticed with Amazon and Walmart, and now even with Uber, as they are branching into the healthcare industry, they're doing it in stages and they're testing out certain areas, certain states. So the key here is to stay abreast of all the things that are happening so that when job opportunities present themselves, you're aware of it, you're prepared, you're ready to apply for those opportunities. You don't want to wait until it's too late and then try to apply. You want to be one of the first to know about it. So one of the things that I like to teach people is to keep your eye open and pay attention to the different developments that is happening inside of the healthcare industry. People see, changes and business developments and everything happening. And some people are even intimidated by companies like Walmart and Amazon and Uber branching into the healthcare industry. But when I see these opportunities and these business ventures happening with one another, I look at the job opportunities that are being presented with these business mergers or business deals and partnerships. I look at the job opportunities that are happening. It is actually a really, really good thing for health information management professionals, health information technology, healthcare administration, because it is presenting more job opportunities for us when these partnerships and mergers happen. So I'm going to talk about this opportunity here with Uber Health. Okay, so this opportunity here is a internship opportunity for 2022. I get asked a lot about internships, and I rarely come across them or any of interest that I would ever talk about. But this here, I think, is an excellent opportunity, and I wanted to talk about it because this is Uber branching into the healthcare industry. So this is a Uber Health Strategic Operations MBA intern, summer 2022. It does not say whether or not this is a paid internship or unpaid. I do not have that information. Okay. Also a disclaimer. I like to say this. Also a disclaimer. I do not know who the recruiter for this position is. I'm not affiliated with Uber or Uber Health. I do not know the recruiter. If you are interested in this opportunity, you will have to apply for this opportunity on their website. You cannot send me your resume. I will not be able to get your resume over to the recruiter for this position. I have to say that because every single time I post these videos, I always get requests for people to send me their resumes, and I am not the one hiring for this position. I'm sharing this information out on my platform so that others are aware of it. I think this would be a great internship opportunity for someone who is pursuing healthcare administration or health information technology in particular. So in this position, it says that you'll be working closely with the head of strategic operations, the partnership team, and product, and supporting a cross-functional business unit team, jointly completing the vision and strategy for Uber Health. During this internship, you'll gain hands-on experience working on challenging, significant projects with guidance from a mentor and other members of their team. And they specifically state that they are looking for a strong operator to join the strategic operations team to help bring their strategic vision to life. So this is a really great opportunity, even though this is something that fell on my radar back in 2020. I'm pretty sure they've already been working on this probably years before, but they are kind of still in the beginning stages of Uber Health, right? And in order for these companies like Uber and Amazon and Walmart to really branch into the healthcare industry, they need some experts on their team, right? That is where health information management professionals come into play, health information technology, healthcare administration. This is where they are going to begin to branch out and start looking for us. What I really love about what they said on here is that they're looking for someone with a strong curiosity about the future of health technology. This is a really big thing, you guys, because let's not even start talking about the metaverse, or should I call it the metaverse, right? Because there's going to be a whole different industry that opens up for healthcare inside of the metaverse. I don't go into much details about what's inside of the job posting, because this is something that you can read. The link to apply for this will be down in the description area. So you'll be able to go over there and read the description yourself. But what I like to point out is the qualifications in here. It is just looking for someone who is enrolled in an MBA program with the earliest graduation date of 2022. So if this is the area that you're in, then this is for you. If you're in healthcare administration, healthcare, health information technology, and you are in an MBA program, this is a great opportunity for yourself. So just make it a point to really think outside of the box in terms of job opportunities in the healthcare industry. There are many other opportunities outside of doctors' offices and hospitals as health information management professionals. We have companies like Uber and Walmart and Amazon and Google who are branching into the healthcare industry and creating a whole nother set of job opportunities. This is a post that I made inside of my Facebook group, August 27, 2020. I talked about Uber partnering with the on-demand prescription platform called InfoRx. So back in 2020, Uber was already making plans to create some sort of service in the healthcare industry, specifically for pharmaceutical services. And I think this stemmed or came about during the pandemic, when people were unable to travel to get their medications. I think it was just more than the elderly community or people without reliable transportation being able to get their medication. I think it was a combination of that and just what happened along with the pandemic, when people were not able to get out and get their medications. And this is something that cannot stop because the pandemic is going on. People still need their medication. But anyways, this is something that I talked about long ago inside of my private group. And I said, what does this mean for RHIT and other administrative health professionals? This means jobs, more remote opportunities, great benefits, a better work-life balance, an opportunity to utilize your education and experience in a different job sector. This was back in 2020 when I spoke about this. They still have this partnership with InfoRx, and now they have a partnership with CVS to provide transportation services for patients that need to get their medication that does not have reliable transportation. So there is going to be a wealth of job opportunities that present themselves. This opportunity here with the internship, Uber Health Strategic Operations MBA intern, I believe personally that this is just the beginning of many. They are getting their house in order in terms of operations and the way that things are going to flow. As you can see here, we're just going to do Control F. They speak about their vision here. They use the word vision in here 3 times. And I'm going to see how many times they say strategy. Strategy is in here twice, but strategic is in here 6 times. So they are getting together a strategy for themselves inside of the healthcare industry. This is just the beginning of many. So my friends, all of my healthcare friends, put Uber Health on your watch list, okay? I hope you guys enjoyed the information that I shared with you today. If you have not already subscribed to my page, please do so that you don't miss a beat. Make sure that you like this video and make sure that you share it with another HIM friend, because we need to get the word out. There are way too many of us that think that the only opportunities for us is inside of doctors' offices and hospitals, and there are much, much more opportunities outside of those industries that we qualify qualified for. And companies like Uber and Amazon and Walmart and Google are making even more opportunities available to us. So I want to leave you with a tip if you are interested in applying for this internship. I do see that the ATS system they're using is ICIMS. ATS, guys, if you don't know what that is the applicant tracking system. So with ICIMS, they do not parse URLs from your resume. So if you do have your LinkedIn profile on your resume, you want to have the hyperlink as well as showing the entire hyperlink, right? So if you have an icon like LinkedIn, you've had the icon and it's hyperlinked on there. You want to have that there, but you also want to have the entire URL address for your LinkedIn page on your resume as well. Also, usually with ICIMS, they have like a pre-screening questionnaire, kind of like a knockout questionnaire. And that's exactly what it is. It's a knockout questionnaire. So depending on how you answer those questions, it can completely eliminate you from the process, or it can place you in the top running as one of the top qualified candidates. So just make sure that when you are answering those questions, that your responses are, that you're paying attention to the intent behind that question, and that you are being honest with your questions, and that you're just not whipping through them. Sometimes people see questionnaires and they just skip right through them, and then they submit their application thinking that, okay, everything is good, I know I'm qualified, and then they sit back and wonder, like, why did I not get selected for the interview? Why didn't my resume go under, review? Because I know I qualified. Well, it could be that questionnaire that you didn't want to do, that you just skimmed through it, you just zipped through that thing, and you didn't really pay attention to the questions that were being asked. If you see a questionnaire in a job posting, when you go to apply, if you see a questionnaire, take your time and answer those questions because they matter. It is not a waste of your time. Also, for the ICIMS ATS system, this particular system uses the frequency of a skill to determine the results ranking. So depending on how many times the hard skills or professional skills inside of the job posting are listed there, it is counting to see how many times you are using the keyword inside of your resume. You guys remember, I talk about this all the time. Keywords matter, keywords matter, keywords matter. It can make or break the entire process for you. You can have all of the education, the experience, the background, all of it. But if you are not using the right keywords in your resume for the job posting, you're going to have a difficult time being selected for the interview or even ranking in the system as one of the top qualified candidates. So make sure that your important hard skills appear more frequently inside of your resume that relate to the job posting. Okay, so keyword matching is very important for this particular system. All right. If you have the resume masterclass, or if you've already did one of my resume audits, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you have the resume masterclass, make sure you go back and you watch those videos in there because it's going to help you out. All right. I'm wishing everyone good luck who decides to apply for this job. Remember to turn on the post notifications and to subscribe to this channel so that you are one of the first to know whenever I post a new video. All right. Bye-bye.